Hi, it's Katelyn. I wanted to give you a quick update on some of my goals for the week while my family was here visiting. And I want to give you a little bit of a background. Usually, like I said, I'm a pretty happy person typically, but I definitely have another side to me where, I can tend to overanalyze things or worry about things in the future. I think the engineer in me always likes to be prepared. And I can tend to get caught in thought cycles about what's going to be happening in the future without taking a second to step back and, just think about what's going on here and now. So, last year I was in kind of a rough spot where, everything in my life was going pretty well. I have a good job, I have good friends, good family. There was nothing major to complain about, but I was kind of in a funk. I started feeling like, maybe I'm not living up to my fullest potential, or I should be doing something that's more fulfilling. And I started making a lot of lists of times in my life where I've been happiest, or times where I felt most fulfilled or effective, and it definitely boiled down to helping people, and I was glad that I found clarity on that. But then I started to think that I needed to do something big. There was something in me that thought maybe I need to start a charity of some sort. I had no idea what kind or what I wanted to do with it. And my mom kept telling me, you don't have to do anything grandiose. Focus on where you are right now. If that means making the people around you smile or doing something to help out a family member or a friend, that's what's important. That's what adds up. But still, there was something inside me that felt like I really wanted to do something big to be able to help people. Like I felt like I had a bigger calling of some sort. And around the same time was when I had found out about the Beachbody coaching opportunity that a friend had introduced me to. And that really met a lot of what I was looking for. It was something, if you don't know what Beachbody is, it's just a company that makes a lot of fantastic health and fitness products. And they're at-home workouts, so I was able to help people online, which meant on Facebook I can do it on my own time, but I can also reach a lot more people. So I really did feel like I was able to help a lot of people, getting messages from people saying how much I'd helped them or changed their lives or inspired them in some way. Like, even if I can do that in just some small way, that's, to me, is what is truly fulfilling. So I've been doing that for almost a year now. I also, around the same time, started volunteering at Light of Life Ministries, or Light of Life Rescue Mission, which is in Pittsburgh. I help with the Women's and Children's program and the family program. And again, same thing. I found that to be really fulfilling. Gave me a lot of good perspectives on things. So anyways, fast forward to this weekend when my family was in. Sometimes when I'm with my family and I'm sort of out of my routine, I don't know what it is about, if it's just being out of my normal routine. I guess I tend to get a little bit more introspective, or I start thinking about the things that are really important to me in life. Obviously, family is important to me, so that triggers kind of some of the thought processes of what I want for my future and things like that. And I think, I caught myself a few times this weekend, despite my goals to remain in the present, definitely maybe a little cranky or having trouble refocusing my thoughts on positive things, which of course makes me feel horrible, because the last thing I would want, is for my family to think I'm not incredibly happy to have them there. I certainly am. I think there's something to be said about being out of my routine, just as far as sleeping patterns or what I'm eating or how much I'm able to work out, but definitely sometimes when I'm in a situation where it's times like that where I'm with my family, I'm on vacation, well, a home vacation, I feel like those are the times where I should feel happiest and I should feel most relaxed. And when I don't, it almost stresses me out more, and I think that things, that does typically happen to me during those times. And so I don't know if part of it is that, sometimes I distract myself with my normal routine of just going to work, doing some beach body stuff, working out, reading, kind of the daily cycle, which I like. There's definitely comfort in routine. But again, like I said, I also think being with family sometimes triggers thoughts about what's most important to me, and obviously family is one of those things. So this kind of goes back to what I'm trying to figure out as far as when to be satisfied with what you've accomplished and when to feel like you have this calling to do more, to take it to the next level. And I guess kind of what I was thinking about this weekend was I did start feeling like, what am I doing with my life? Do I need to be doing more? And I think I kind of in that found my answer, because I think there's something to be said about always challenging ourselves and pushing ourselves to the next level. But if it's at the cost of your present happiness, I think then that's a time when you should take a step back and just be grateful for where I am. I mean, obviously, I'm super grateful to be able to help so many people through the coaching opportunity. I'm grateful to be able to volunteer. I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for my friends and family. I'm grateful that I got to spend time with my friends and family this weekend. So I think in those times, I have to go back to my mom's advice and of saying, I don't have to do anything grandiose. I need to focus on how I can help people right here, right now. And if something grandiose comes down the line, that's great, but you're not necessarily falling short on your potential by not doing that if you're still making the most of where you are right here, right now. So I'm going to continue to try and help people as best as I can through Beachbody, just through interacting with people, my day-to-day interactions, making sure they're positive and that I can help lift people in some way. Even doing this video project is another action step I'm taking to, keep trying to expand my reach of who I'm helping and the impact I'm having. Like I said, if this helps one person, I feel like I've been successful. And my dad said to me last night was, the only real way to measure our impact in life is if you make more people happy than sad and create more smiles than frowns. And he's right. If everybody did that, it would be absolute heaven on earth. And, that's something I need to focus on. There's always going to be another level. And I think it's important to keep pushing ourselves. But when it comes to a point where it's more of an expense on our health or our relationships, we need to just be grateful for what we have and take ourselves back to the present moment into appreciation. So that was my lesson that I learned this weekend, and I hope it's been able to help you in some way. And I'll post, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want more video updates like this, and I hope that helps.